Because a long time you are sex Fabbi. So the very fact that you see this, you must know that something is wrong. Because a long time you are sex Fabbi and you never see it before. So when the woman have a miscarriage and you see this now, you're supposed to say something is wrong. Fabbi, I think you need to go to the doctor. Let me go to the doctor. No, your video recording and send it to people. Make people have it. I threaten her. And we see one of them over TikTok, you know. Hey, me want to say this, you know. You see some, yo, me telling you this, you know. Because me, enough boy me a crush today, you know. You see some boy we come from here, so, and friend, you know. I ask them for the number, be careful. Be careful when some people come from here and ask them for the number. Because they come and then play in themselves like they're all good. And then they reach out to you, oh, brother, Ray, send me a number, and then you realize. Some of them boy are punk. And if you watch, you will see that Jayden and Mountain have a relationship. And when we say relationship, don't get it twisted, you know. Because relationship, friendship, relationship, all that is called relationship. No matter how you want talk it. That he could have called Jayden on his phone and a live on him and Jayden talk and a chat and laugh. And what you were all there for is to get her panty. You will want to get her panty to expose the girl and put the girl out there. You know, remember, say you have a youth. So when your wife had a son, right? Because remember, them blood then only come from miscarriage, you know. Because after the birth, you know, when the woman starts see her period, you know, and all of that start drain out, you know. So even after birth, it turns brown. Not only in a miscarriage. So your wife will have a son for you, brother. You need to understand that that happened to her too. Maybe she hide it from you, but that happened to her too. It's not nastiness. She not have an infection. Nothing do her vagina. Nothing wrong with her. It is the body. So when you come out and want to take that, you can pussy. Me do the information on it. So you can post it. And when them post it, me will come over here and talk about it to make people understand what it is. That the young lady don't have an infection. Nothing is wrong with the woman. That is natural for a woman that has a miscarriage. That is natural for a woman who has a baby. You know the trauma you put on the woman body by breeding the woman, boy. But all I know in a comment section I run, because this is not found in enough time in a song, enough time screeching a song live, you know. And all of them me going, but when my team share one for me and say, come here, so read it, me will go over there. Sometimes screeching a song live and me watch, no found way come over here in a some comment section and me and say, whoa. No found me just press pound the same time and block, you know. So now people probably all over here so in a backup page and I say, well, my main page can't go over read here because me see and me block you. Because you bring down. Me see and me block you. Me go in and see and me block you. Because you bring down. So nobody can feel like say, Fabbi have an infection. Nothing is wrong with Fabbi. Fabbi body is no, you can't say Fabbi body is working perfectly. Because Fabbi body will clean itself. Nothing is wrong. But you take that video there and send it out. Send it to a lot of women. Yo, some woman can someone is a disgrace. I'm not afraid to talk. I'm afraid that none of them, all of them can drag me now. All of them can do is send people in my life and a man over here so they go friend me if you ask me for my number. You don't have my number now and what? I want a two, you know. So when some boy feel like they can come in your life and they over here so go on like you and them a friend, but when them see I remember one of them pick side, you know. So when they come to boom, I realize say, yo, you just talk about wrongs. And then comes a boom, and you know, you then call, and then you then call black boy. You get a black and you know so you get a black. But you still have my number, so pass you on to who you want pass you on to. No fun to forget gunshot. Look a sissy man on the beat. Excuse me, people. Yes, Mama Tara, me there, me see you, man. You have to tell them, man. Don't be tricked. Do not be tricked. Do not be tricked when you see them people out, them boy want to expose woman. They have no good intention. Any man where you see, go take a woman underwear. Any man where you see, take a woman, the woman underwear picture and send it out. And a good man them. And a good man them. No man will take a woman underwear, a woman that you sleep with, a woman that you've been with. You take her underwear and snap picture of it and send it go get other woman. He's not a good woman. He's not a good man. Beware of them, the dirty, nasty boy. Yeah. Excuse me. But you're the nasty if you put a woman picture out there. I'm a respect Shay. That's why I give Shay respect. Because Shay could have dashed you out there to not care. Shay could have taken you and throw you out there and say, yo, I'm not care with this girl. She disrespect me. So I'm not be, oh, Mountain Wall this. But the standard where she have, she said, no. Even on the live, she said, no, I'm not giving it to nobody. Fabbi, me know you go see this and you go hear this. You better show Shay respect. Because me guarantee you if anybody else when get it. If anybody else when get it. If anybody else when get it. Remember everybody want fame, you know. Enough of them are take them things and sell it to Mountain, you know. You feel like I sell them, I sell it. You don't feel like they not sell them things to Mountain. I sell them. So enough people make money off it. So if we rank somebody get that, your panty would have been out there, but it is real man like myself and others who know what is happening with your body. It's real women who knows what is happening with your body. Wouldn't take you over your and drag you. Because enough of them would tell you say you're nasty and a dirty girl and look and another note also. People, if you understand that people fabricate things. So Jayden could have taken a panty and just put some what are something they name? Mustard in it. I rub you up in the crotches to make it look like the girl even have something going on. Hey, me no trust no now because now wicked and lied. Me no trust you no. Mama Tara realized that me I get at you and come cool down the temperature. Mama Tara, me no like when you come and I me no see your face, you know. Cause yo, I want to put out some video with you and I want to see your face when they attack with them, you know. So when you come out, all
right. Hold on, make me draw back the frack, because if you see me like how you see me now, your life have lockdown.
Yeah, me no want to see you, so put on your face. I want to see your face. I want to post you so people see who attack. There are 2 video for you when you need to post.
Let me pull this over my head.
No trust them boy there. None of these persons are good. They're not good. I mean, none of them girls, all of them girls are well want to see Fabbi panty because she just has a miscarriage and you want to take it and disrespect her. You're a fool. Come talk to me there. Yes, me I see your face now. I saw this a video, yeah. So beat and teach now. Maybe can't take this a video with your face, with the toe with face up there, so.
Good morning, beautiful people. Let me see if any matter in my eye first.
No, they can't go see it. They have to zoom in.
Yes, blessings and love, beautiful people. Let me tell you something. Hold on, there's something else playing in my ears. I'm doing 50 things one time. Hold on, let me turn off the computer. Jesus Christ. Let me tell you something. Females, you first me come about. You see how we love to glory in people's downfall? Ain't no fun when the rabbits got the gun. Let me tell you that first and foremost. Many of you rejoice when things are happening to other females. And you're out here behaving like you're perfect Matty and perfect Patty. And you never do anything wrong. You understand me? But the same man that you laud and applaud, because you hear the talk about it several times about sleeping with the enemy, some of you go and check there's a stranger in your bed and you don't even know it. But until that time come, when your laughter is going to turn into tears, you're not going to understand what it is. Now, for many men who are out here performing, because when they come in this space, if you look good and you're careful, you realize that the presentation is performative. Lights, camera, action. And so they start. But guess what? They can rely on many of you creatures with vaginas, because I fail to call some of your females creatures with vaginas. Because females are supposed to behave a different way. Females supposed to be nurturers. Females supposed to have heart. You understand me? You are supposed to be the one that cares and cares a little bit more. I'm not saying that the male must not care, you know. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying that normally that's the characteristic of a female. You are nurturers, but somehow no come. I don't know if a wrong turn in the parents take when time the sperma come because you know I don't think it connect good or something wrong with you know. You understand me? And the way that you were conceived, because ain't no way many of you are in the spot and you behave like this. I know Satan down there question himself because he not do a good job because he try to train you now outdo him. You understand me? And he has a problem. Some of you is as diabolic as it comes. And many of you men will behave like the troglodyte them. We run our back of the cave. You understand me? Because not in the cave, no enough. But let me tell you something. For you men, and when you look at some of these screen records, because I don't follow these people, but for a man to be asking and pleading and beseeching and asking to see a woman's dirty underwear to expose it, you got to be sick. A special kind of sick. Because it's not ordinary. And when you talk about Jamaican men, oh Jesus, I have to call back this lady. When you talk about Jamaican men, first of all, them tell us that they not bathe with them baby mother rag, much less you touch panty. Most of the man, them, even though you're dry down, they don't want to touch it, much less see it. And for you to be begging to see an underwear in that state, you have to be a special kind of individual. I don't know if your man can last. I don't know if you left your scrotal sack and the balls them right in your mother hand, but something is missing. Something is missing. And when you look at these people who come in the space and cheer on these individuals, remember that is a female you were born from. No matter how you see people in here pretending to be females, when you're born with a penis and two scrotal sac, or if I even one. You understand me? But up until this point, I don't know of a male that give birth. All of you come from a woman. And even that, there must be some sort of appeal, some sort of empathy within you for you to come out and know, say, oh, come on, but this is too much. You can lay with a woman and when you're done, you want to drag her from point A to point Z. And women are sanctioning your behavior. Women are cheering you on. And then look, come and make excuses. You know, lift up and go have some morals. You understand me? Lift up and go have some principles. Because some of you wear on a back like the ox seed coming. You don't have nothing at all about you. And many of you love to talk about my daughter, this, my daughter. You have daughters, you have sisters, you have grandmothers, you have mothers, you have aunties, you have besties, and you have cousins. And some of you still don't care. How can you support somebody doing that? And by the way, we are talking about this in particular, but we're talking about whether it comes from the female side or the other side. You understand me? And for you people, how no love when time is 6 strand a year, the pound of vagina out for the world to see like a globe? Eh? Anybody use a globe anymore? Some of you are willing to sacrifice even the sight of your vagina as long as you bring down somebody. Some of these men who claim them a gallus and claim them a this and that, you're better when one woman dare to step. After you abuse them, go abuse them, come and decide, say, look here, it's high time for me to quit. I've taken enough. I've been humiliated from time and time again, and I am at this point where I think I need to run. And when you do that, you turn around and you want to bring them down. You don't only belittle them, but you want to malign their characters. And you have these idiots. Because some of you are idiots. Because if you're never idiot, you could have never cheer for people who behave this way. You are fools, international fools, because you're not local either. You understand me? And for you to come and cheer on these people, wear morals. There's nothing in you to say, okay, time's up. We have laughed enough. We have cheered on this attitude enough, but it's high time for us to bring it back. You understand me? Remember your daughters are looking on. Remember your nieces are looking on. Remember the sister that you care for. Remember the mother that died and leave you in charge of your sister. She's looking on at you. Remember that cousin that you see and say, that's my favorite cousin. She's looking on. You don't have anything, your neighbor look on you. Your neighbor Pitney look on you. When you take your daughters to school, the children know that essentially mother that. They are looking on and looking at you, and there's nothing you can do except do this, except cheer on the little troglodytes that are in the space. When some of you open your mouth, all drop out is filth. All come out is filth. And that is what you glorify. And when you women in the space behave like that and the men are looking on, when you turn up because you're going to go bathe, lotion yourself and maybe wax your vagina, you come forward and you expect them to accept you as queen. Queen of what? And queen for who? And when they dare to say, no, You're not no queen. You see one offended and you start give them names and you start talking them, oh, them not like woman and then that. You like yourself? You like yourself and you like the counterparts? You like yourself? And just because you don't look good, aesthetically, because the outside look good, but you know heart coming like in a pig pen. You understand me? And what you don't know, you could have pretty till you can't pretty no more. Eventually, when the layers start rolling back, peeling off, and they start falling off, the real you is going to come out. And when you come, and many of you talk about how God not blessing you, and you're tired for ask a blessing, and you're tired for pray, and God is not blessing you. Remember that God is not going to bless who you pretend to be. He's going to bless the real you, because that is what he knows. And we out here try trick. And at the end of the day, for those who are looking on, you're not trick, you trick yourself. And you trick the man in the mirror, because we are not believing you. We know that what you do out here and what you come up front to talk about is sheer facade. We know that you are not genuine. We know that eventually we are going to see it if we look long enough. And for those of you who understand that there's a reason why you get 2 ears and 1 mouth, because you're supposed to shut yourself and use yourself a little more. When you do this, you will hear the unsaid. But some of you are so gullible and only flashing lights, you don't think about things will look good. But remember too that you have many things who look good from far, but it's far from good. You need to remember that there are many things that look good from far, but it's far from good. And you ought to remember that if you have to stand on the side of righteousness, on the side of correctness, and you want up there will lonely, but at the end of the day, you may be able to breathe how you should breathe, and your conscience will set you free. Some of you love crowd like a beer carnival you not keep, and the 50 you not make one. You understand me? All you do no one liar, Dr. Indian Chief, and you all know the same thing. And that's why when you have people in this space like Reedy and others who come with things positive, you don't have a problem. You don't have a problem, because all you look forward to is the echo chambers. Looney 1 and Looney 2. So the same person over there sound like you. You don't want nothing above that. You don't want nothing different from that. You don't want nothing that challenges you. You want nothing that elevates you, because you're all right with mediocrity. You're okay with where you at ground zero. You're okay, but if you look, you can go left, you can go right, you can go up. For God's sake, remember that. You are not grounded. You are not stuck in the place where you're at. And many of us have passed. Who don't have a past? Me never used to swing pan pole nor work on a back road. But I know that I am improved from the person I was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, and 40 years ago. I know that I have improved. You understand me? So what are you doing? What is your aim? What do you seek to be? How do you expect to influence people when this is what you come? And let me tell you something, FYI, for many of those people who are going to cheer you on with your slackness, and all of them love you. Them love the fool that you are. They love the fool in you that you come and you bring forth, because it's prime time entertainment. You understand me? So when you come out and you behave that way and you have the views, you have the rest of whatever it is to show, it's not because they love you. And it's not because many of them are doing the right thing. As a matter of fact, what we need to recognize that some of these people in their families, they are not seen. This is their space when they are seen. This is where they come and feel as if they're important, because idiots like themselves are paying attention to them. You understand me?